start to finish was only about an 8-week turnaround from the point at which we put the project together, came up with the concept. So we came up with this great idea, we provided storyboards, then went on from storyboards to 3D animatics, which kind of went through each of the different sequences. And then we popped out on locations to an Air Force base and also a power station.
We're at Bentwater Park, old RAF base. It's the first day of the shooting.
Apparently this whole area was seen Britain's answer to Roswell in 1980, where there was a huge loads of sightings of triangular objects in the sky and huge loads of documentation on it. So it's a bit ironic that we're here doing a bit of a sci-fi, bit of symmetry there, I guess.
Shoot boats turning over. We're still doing the previs at the moment, and from the previs we'll then obviously fill in all the shots with the live action. We've done most of the previs at the moment, so waiting for the live action we can start putting the digital characters in.
This is our grenade throw. Our cleaner's been chased by Eddie, realises that he can't outrun a 9-foot beast. Has a moment of defiance where he turns around, throws a grenade that then stops Eddie in his tracks. We're just talking about how he gets... Can he not do the grenade? Can he not go wrong? Yeah, we're just going to have him opening this gate, throw his grenade again, and yeah, all looking cool.
Move towards him as he runs, and then meet him at the point where he stops, and that's all.
I have to say Iron Maiden is pretty much about as much fun as you can get. Every one of the animators at the company worked on it.
Once we were given the new incarnation of Eddie, the biggest challenge for us was to then make a 3D version of that. We took the maquette that was given to us, we did some additional sketches. We ended up getting lots of cuts of meat and a brain of an animal in order to be able to use for reference for modelling. We spent a lot of time detailing him up and trying to come up with convincing ways to make him feel proportionately and anatomically correct. The whole thing we wanted to try was take Eddie from the page and make him filmic.
We are somewhere near Dartford in a power station. It's a really, really spooky place. Yeah, I think if I was Eddie, I would be hiding out in a place like that.
It's like an industrial plant on a planet, distant planet. And so we're using all the pipes and bits of the gantries inside to have the spacemen running down with Eddie chasing it.
Makes you feel like a bit of a kid again with all these great pipes and machinery around, so should have lots of fun.
Because it's out of focus, nothing to track to, we might be able to bring him in.
It doesn't work.
Okay, fair enough.
You just walk until I say stop, and then you turn and run back.
Always a pleasure to get this off.
Eddie is there. He's really with me. I really have a picture of him in my head. The everything we've done so far is Eddie hiding, chasing me, but I can't see him. So tomorrow are the shots where I'm basically going to meet Eddie in person, and we're going to have this Western moment of looking each other in the eye.
Pretty intimidating the amount of scenes that had actors integrated with virtual characters and purely CGI space shots and stuff like that.
Because of the time constraints that we had on the shoot, we had to do set extensions, digital matte paintings to extend the sets out, as well as then taking Eddie and integrating him into the live action.
This is the relic room set, so it's sort of the story high point. Our hero finds this space relic and steals it.
We got 2 or 3 more shots from the relic room, and then it's a cockpit. I think it's going to look amazing. I'm really looking forward to see it. I've seen some of the footage and it looks brilliant. The spacesuit is awesome, cockpit is awesome. I don't have to act being in space. I'm just there, fighting Eddie and finding the relic and trying to get away with it.
A message to tell them in case they might find
from then we've got all the space battle sequence, which is great fun to choreograph. And the one thing that we are trying to do at the moment, because with the whole remit was to try and make the thing feel as filmic as we possibly could, is that we're taking the time to go back and just revisit some of those shots after the event, so that we can just work into them a bit more, making them just that wee bit better.
Getting to do a monster shot, a planet exploding, and a load of things like that is a rarity.
I think we've had some real victories. Some of it, I think we've achieved a real filmic look, and the bits that we haven't, I still think it carries the story really well, and it's still great stuff. So I mean, it's just a huge journey, really.